Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you like what you see in this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Today in this video, we're just doing a little prep for the wrap I'm getting done next week. I've got to remove all these stickers on the side. And I've got to take off the roof rack. I've also got a switch pros to install instead of these switches. And I'll clean up the wiring in the engine bay. Let's get rolling and get that switch pros installed and get those stickers off and that roof rack off. Shouldn't be too difficult, just let's see about that wiring. But let's start on those stickers. Alright, there we go. I've got all those stickers removed. Came out to this one little ball of vinyl. And then I'm gonna use this goof off stuff, spray it on there, and use a rag to get all the residue off. Then we gotta do the other side. So I've got all those stickers off. Time to move on to the next project, which is redoing this wiring and putting switch pros in right there and right here, changing this out for switch pros. And then I've just got to take the roof rack off and wire the lights on the back bumper and then the GMRS and the Wii Boost to the battery, and we're done for the day. Just gotta get that wiring out that's in there right now, and then we can get rolling. Alright, I've got all that junk wiring out. Got this all cleaned up for now, just everything taken out so I can wire that switch pros. And then I've got the switch out and everything undone. Just gotta take the switches out of this, like the rear window and the lights and the power outlet and stuff, and then put it on the switch pros one. This one looks so much cleaner. Look at this. So much better than the one that's in there. Way cleaner and a lot easier to wire. Let's get going. See, look at this difference here. Before, after. Looks so much cleaner. So happy with it. Just gotta figure out how to wire it and get it in there. Alright, so I've got that panel in there with the control wire ran. I just need to run the blue wire to an ignition source, and then I've got this, and I've already got it tapped, the blue wire tapped behind this, because for my last one I needed an ignition wire, and so I already have it tapped. I'll show you guys which wire I used. Alright, so I'm just going to tap it into this green wire right here. It's on the dome lights. The outside ones, because it's on ignition wire, and that's what I used before. Alright, so I've got that wire ran. I just used a hanger, pulled that blue wire through so I can tap it into this green one so I can have ignition. Alright, so I've got all the wires ran. I trimmed these shorter, and now I'm starting to put the connectors on with heat shrink and the loom so it looks all clean, and then I attach it down there right onto this panel. I've done the first one and I've started the second one. I've just got to put this heat shrink over it and then get the rest of them done. Pretty easy. And there we go, it's all hooked up nice and clean, and I've got my ditch lights hooked up and they're working, so I did everything right. There we go. Alright guys, so we're back here for day 2 with installing that switch pros. I did do something wrong the other day. That blue wire should not go to the red wire that I was saying. It should go to a different lime green wire. When it's to the red wire, the switch pros only works when your headlights are on. So I'll need to switch that around to have it on an ignition cable. and then I'll start wiring up the Wii Boost and the other stuff. Alright, so good ignition source should be right under here. There is a lime green wire right here. Right there. You can see that there's a lime green wire right there, and that's what we'll tap into. Let's see if that works. And then we should be ready to wire up the Midland USA and the Wii Boost and the rest of my lights. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Headlights are off. You can see that, headlights are off. Let's turn this over and see if it's lit up. There we go, it's lit up. So that green wire is definitely the way to go. Time to wire up the rest of this stuff. So for this Midland radio, it comes with this cigarette lighter. Same with the Wii Boost, and I'm just gonna cut this off and extend these wires straight to my Blue Seas terminal for this one, and then I'll extend it to my Switch Pros for the Wii Boost, because this has its own power switch right here, so I don't need it on the Switch Pros, whereas the Wii Boost doesn't. It just would work better on the Switch Pros. Alright, so I've got that Midland radio hooked up to the Blue Seas right there, and I've got it all spliced in here. Now for the moment of choice. Let's see if it turns on. Boom, there we go. That means I did it right. On to the next project. And then for the Wii Boost, has another cigarette lighter one with an on-off switch. I've just gotta cut this one and splice it in, and then I'm gonna run it under the center console, up and out to the engine bay, and wire it to the Switch Pros. Let's hope it's not too hard. Okay, that was a bad idea. This isn't gonna be easy to hardwire. If you see, it only has one wire in there, so I'm not sure what to do. So I contacted Wii Boost, and they told me I'm gonna need a new power supply. So that kind of sucks, and let's hope it's here in time. So I won't do that again. Wii Boost is gonna be nice enough to just send me a new power supply, which is super nice of them. Let's just hope it's here in time before we leave for the trip. And now all I gotta do is wire up the roof rack and then my reverse lights in my bumper. And then we should be done, and Switch Pros should be ready to go. I figured out how to patch that Wii Boost cable, because from Wii Boost they're on back order, so they wouldn't be here in time for my trip. And I patched it and it works, so easier than I expected. You just have to take the outer wiring and wrap it into a bundle, and then the inner wiring and wrap it into a bundle, and then just connect them. And it works, so there we go. Alright guys, so it's currently day 3, working on the truck, getting some wiring done and getting it ready for the wrap. The wrap is in 2 days, so I just had to get that roof rack off and get everything prepped for the wrap, and I'll be doing a nice clean wash tomorrow so I can get the wrap done in 2 days. But look at how different it looks. The truck looks so different without that roof rack, and for the reverse lights that are in my bumper, I drove everywhere around town trying to find the Deschutes clips that attach it to make my own wiring harness, and I can't find them anywhere, so I'm gonna have to order those off Amazon. Nice. It's plain. So as I was saying, I'll have to order those off Amazon to get those lights in the bumper wired. And then everything should be done. Just gotta put the roof rack back on after the wrap, and then we're on our way to Overland Expo. And you guys won't see the wrap until then. So I'll show you me washing, and then I'll make a little edit of getting that wrap installed. And I'll see you at Overland Expo.